Hey guys, thought I'd do a quick video before I go to sleep. It's about 2:30 in the morning, and I just got home from my brother's house. I was hanging out with him and a friend of ours, and yeah, it was a good night. Actually, I had a good day today. I went to my yoga class this morning, which I haven't done in a long time, like way too long, and it was really good. I needed that. My body felt really good afterwards, really like stretched and open, and just really good, relaxed. And then I had a guitar lesson this afternoon that went really well. I've been kind of struggling with a long-term plan for my students, and I just went and talked to my old guitar teacher a couple days ago, and he's written a series of books, course books, I guess, which I think are really good, so I'm going to use those, and then work on songs and stuff as well. So anyway, I was excited about that and kind of feel like I have a new direction to take with my teaching. And then also he wants me to come and teach under his studio, possibly, so that could be really good. I could learn a lot from that, and then also make a bit more money, which would be good. Anyway, so I had my lesson this afternoon, and then I went and saw a movie with my boyfriend. We went and saw G.I. Joe, which was pretty good. It was, it wasn't the greatest movie ever made, but it was entertaining. It was action-y, and, yeah, it was pretty interesting. It was good for a Sunday afternoon movie. And then I went for coffee with my friend. We went to a coffee shop downtown Vancouver, and it was really cool. I need to go down there more often. It's really like funky atmosphere down there. The people are really nice. Where I live, which is about like maybe half an hour away from Vancouver, it's a little bit more suburban, and it's nice. I don't mind it, but it doesn't have the same kind of atmosphere or the same kind of people as it does downtown Vancouver. So I want to make a point of going down there more often. Sorry, my cat is scratching in the litter box. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Probably you can. Hopefully it's not too annoying. It sounds like he's finished anyway. It's kind of gross. Sorry. But yeah, so we went to this coffee shop downtown, and then they were having a story slam, which is like a poetry slam, but with storytelling instead of poetry. So it's kind of like a cross between poetry, slam, and like stand-up comedy almost, because most of the people end up telling kind of funny stories or like little anecdotes. And so the rules are basically you have to tell a story. It has to be original. It can be like off the top of your head, or it can be a story that you've written, but it has to take place over a period of time. And so it can't be a poem, because they do poetry slams separately as well. And it has to be less than 5 minutes long. And then they have judges from the audience who give it a score. And then they tally up the scores and choose a winner or whatever. And yeah, so it was really interesting. Although, as I was listening to the stories, I just kept thinking that they would be better if they were whispered. But it was nice. I haven't been kind of like out in public a lot lately. In the last few years, I've been kind of keeping to myself and, shacked up with my boyfriend, so we kind of stay in our own little world. And I miss interacting with people and meeting random different people and kind of having that sort of experience. So it was really good to get out and actually like be in the world and talk to people and kind of experience that. So I want to start doing that more often. But yeah, so we did that, and then we went over to my brother's house, and my mom is in town this week. She She lives over on Vancouver Island. Sorry, my cats are fighting. My white cat is kind of a bully. I have two cats. The other one's a black and white cat, and I've had him since he was a little kitten. He's about 10 years old now, and my white cat kind of beats up on every once in a while. But anyway, so I went over to my brother's house, and my mom was there for a little bit. She went home after we got there. I'm gonna see her lots this week anyway, but so I talked to her, and then my friend and I stayed over at my brother's house and had a few drinks and played some cards and games and just listened to music and laughed a lot. It was fun. Yeah, I'm just a little bit drunk still right now, actually. It's wearing off now, actually, but yeah, I had a few drinks. My friends told me that, what did she say? She said out of all of her friends, she said I would be the one that she would expect to be able to beatbox. So I was trying to do some beatboxing, which I can't really do, but it was really funny. We laughed a lot. And yeah, it was pretty funny. I was beatboxing about kettle corn because my brother had bought some kettle corn on his way over, like home from, he was visiting my mom this last week, so he was coming back from the island and bought some kettle corn, which is like the popcorn that's like salty and sweet at the same time, really buttery. And I've been trying to eat better, so I didn't have a lot of it, but I had some, and I was doing some beatboxing about kettle corn, and I was like, at one point I was like, I don't know, it's silly. I was like, the fuck you, Orville Redenbacher. Anyway, it was, I guess you had to be there. It's not really that funny, but we had a good time. Sorry, yeah, I'm a little bit tipsy still. But anyway, yeah, I had a really good day. I got to spend some time with some good friends and my boyfriend and all kinds of good times. But yeah, I was just listening to Danish vlogs, late night videos, the most recent two, Whisper 43 and 44. And I won't go too much into the topic right now because I need to go to sleep. But the topic of dying and thoughts that she had on the world being an illusion and everything being kind of like your own perception, which I've thought about a lot in the past. I had a bit of a nervous breakdown at one point about dying when I was like probably 20, like maybe 20 or 21, I guess. And I just kind of realized that when I die, it's going to be, like, I'm going to be aware of it. In the past, like, up until that point, I'd kind of always just thought of dying as something that would happen to, like, an older version of myself, and I never really thought about actually experiencing it. And when I thought about that, and it kind of sunk in that, you know, when it does happen, I'm actually going to experience it, and the idea of that moment when you're like, you know what, this is it, I'm dying, just freaked me out so bad. And I had like about 4 days where I was just terrified, like just constantly terrified of nothing, like, you know, nothing that I could relieve. There was nothing, no actual threat, just a threat in my mind. And I couldn't eat. I couldn't keep any food down. Every time I tried to eat, I would just throw up. And I couldn't sleep. And that went on for about 4 days. And ever since then, I do feel differently about dying. It does, and about life. It just kind of freaks me out. Not as bad as those first few days, but it still definitely freaks me out. So I may end up talking about that more later, but it's an interesting topic, not necessarily one that I can talk about objectively because I don't want to scare myself again. But anyway, I'll leave that for now. I'm running guys later. Have a good night, and